Hello friends, this is Tony DIzant, space rocker of the planet Earth. And today I want to talk about a subject in my section El Buchito, a little bit of coffee in the afternoons, but something that was fed to me as a child, fed in my mind, but that is not necessarily true. When I was a child, most of the adult people was always telling me, Tony, if you try to do too much, you're gonna lose the goat and the rope. And that stuck in my mind for a little while. But to all my space kids out there, space rockers, I could tell you this much. You can have the goat and you can have the rope. Okay? If you want to do a lot of things in your life, go ahead. Do them. Because you can have the goat and the rope. I explain. Because I had my goats when I was a little child. If you have a baby goat, you usually let them loose. But you have a rope somewhere, or a leash, let's say, like a dog, right? That you would tie him up every now and then when he gets a little rowdy. Or he wants to be a little loose and just wander around and get lost, right? So I would say maybe you'll have like 80% loose, 20% time to the rope. Just to make sure that he understands or she understands that I care about you. That's why I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, well, the little goat gets to be like a teenager goat, right? And then you have to have the rope somewhere. But since the mistakes starts happening more frequently, then you have to tie the little goat every now and then. Like, it becomes like almost like 50-50. 50-50 tied to the rope that's somewhere. 50-50, 50% of the time let them loose. And get banged up a little bit, Then all of a sudden, the little goat becomes an adult goat. And they want to wander around and climb mountains. That's the time that you let them loose. Okay? You keep the rope somewhere by you, but you just let them loose. Can't do nothing about it. That goat is going to decide if it's going to wander in the mountains so far that's going to eventually perish because it's going to fall down the cliff or something. But luckily, you taught the little goat well enough to know not to go above the cliff. And it'll eventually come back every now and then. And then he'll laugh at you and say, "Oh, I remember you tied me up in that little rope because you thought I didn't know what I was doing." And then you tell the little goat, "Yeah, you still don't know, but you're learning." And you let him go again. They keep making mistakes. They keep going up the hills. They keep going through rocks. You just gotta let them do it. There's no other way. Because you know they're not gonna fall. Then that little goat comes back as an adult, but it's a little more mature. Comes back complaining and stuff. Oh man, I can't climb like I used to climb. I think I'm gonna hang out with you for a little longer now. So the little goat that thought she could do anything come back, and she's an adult, but she's a mature adult now, almost getting to old age. So what you do is you take the rope out and you put them in their neck, and they keep hanging on that rope for a little while. They keep roaming around you, and you put the little rope on their neck because you think, okay, if I do that, then she'll be reminded that she has that rope, and she won't wander around and fall off a cliff and try to do something she can't do at this point. So the goat keeps hanging around no matter what. The days go by, and the more days that go by, the goat wants to hang out more with you. The truth of the matter is that by this point, the goat is not hanging around because she has a rope on her neck or his neck. The goat is hanging around because he or she is attached to you. Then eventually, you tell the goat, say, you take the rope off of her neck and you say, you see, this rope was always an imaginary rope because I loved you since the first day I put eyes on you. And that's why you never needed the rope. But you thought you had the rope. All this time you thought you had the rope, but you didn't have it. You just thought you had it. It was an imaginary rope. And the goat come back to you and say, bro, take this rope away from my neck. And I just told you. The moral to the story is, you can do anything. You can have the goat and the rope. Because the rope is all up here. The rope is imaginary. The goat was always attached to you. And with this one, I let you go. DIzant, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth, with my Superman shirt on. I'm not Superman, but I hear he's looking for me. Take care, everybody. Have a great afternoon.